Hello, boys and girls. It's Mr. Derek in music. How are you today? Boy, I have missed you. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been doing some neat things around my house. I've been organizing my room, and I organized the kitchen, and I went outside and I worked in the yard a little bit, and I did, oh my gosh, I gotta show you the best thing in the world. Are you ready for this? I got a new puppy. I got a new dog. So I don't have the big black dog anymore that I used to have. Instead, I have a smaller brown dog. I think I hear him. Guess what? He's here in the school because nobody else is here, and so it's very safe. And also, nobody's in the building but me, and so I don't think anybody will have any allergy problems with him. You know, I scratch a little bit from him. I love him very much, but he makes me a little bit allergic. Do you know what that means to be allergic? It means maybe I have to wash my hands after I play with him. But wait till you see him because he's so pretty. Are you ready? Doe! His name is Doe. Doe! Come here, Doe. Doe! Come here. He was a long way away. Come on, Doe, come here. He's coming. That's him making noise. Wait till you see him. There he is. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. This is my new doggie. His name is Doe, which is short for Dobie, and that's because he's a Doberman. He's a Doberman. So his name is Doe, and I wish you could see his eyes. I wish you could see him straight on. He's very, very pretty. This is his collar and his leash. This is his leash. It's very thick, so he can't bite through it. I found out that if it's too thin, he bites through it. He keeps his leash on a lot of the time at home, so it's easier to keep up with him. Anyway, I love him so much. He's my new favorite thing. He's my new favorite joy. And I sure am glad since I'm home now because of the virus. I stay home a lot, so I sure am glad that I have this guy. Because he's just like full of love. He is full of love. And I love him now already. I've only had him a week. Look at this. Look at this guy. I've only had him a week. I'm so proud of him. When I walk him around the block, I'm just so, what are you doing? Watch this. Settle. Relax. Relax. How awesome is that? Down. Oh my gosh, right? Can you see him? Is he in the picture? I hope he's in the picture because he's on the ground right now. Anyway, he's a really good guy. Okay, so boys and girls, I want to play some pitches for you. Pitches are notes in music. Pitches, they're not just in baseball. Pitches are notes in music. Here's a note. That's a pitch or a note. Here's a note. That's a pitch or a note, and here's a pitch. Okay, so we have three pitches. Okay, boys and girls, when you have three pitches, it's harder to put them in higher and lower position by your ears alone. And since I'm not letting you watch, that's why I have this Japanese ideogram right here so you can't see. Because guess what? They have colors, and I don't want you to see what colors they are. But I want you to tell me if you hear higher or lower first. So that means I'm going to play two pitches, and I want you to tell me if one is higher first or lower is first. I'll show you what I mean. Here's the first one. This is just the example. I went from da to da. Did I play higher pitch first or lower pitch first? Okay, if you said higher, you're right. Listen one more time. That's one. That's two. The second pitch was lower than the first. Okay, let's try it again. Listen very carefully. Tell me if I play the higher pitch first or the lower pitch first. Are you ready? That was one. That was 2. Was the lower pitch first or the higher pitch first? Listen one more time. Okay, was the lower pitch first or the higher pitch first? If you said the lower pitch was first, you are right. If you said the lower pitch, lower, higher. Okay, let's try one more. Now I'm going to play different pitch, a different pitch. So now we have a different pitch. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Now, boys and girls, don't confuse louder for lower. Louder doesn't mean lower. Think about the pitch. And if you need to, you can hum it or sing it, because if you hum it or sing it, you can tell inside your throat whether you're going lower or higher. I'll show you. I could feel my humming go. Will you try that right now? You can use fingers. You can put your fingers right here on your neck, middle of your neck. Hold on to that. Hold on to this area, this part of your neck. Hold on to it and hum this pitch for me. Now hum this one. Let's go back to this one. Now let's try it without the bells. Oh my gosh, I can feel it going from higher to lower. Can you feel that? That's pretty cool. You know, the human body is the best musical instrument. The human body is the best musical instrument because we can sing with our musical instrument. We can sing and we can use words to mean things when we sing. We don't just have to make noises like this. Those bells are nice, but they can't tell a story. But when I sing with my voice, I can tell a story and make music at the same time. That's why the human body is the best instrument. Boys and girls, I'd like you to look up at the board. Can you remember when we talked about D in the doghouse? Here, hold on. I'm going to look it through the camera really quick. I'm looking. Okay, good. You can still see this. Boys and girls, here's our piano keyboard. Here's our piano keyboard. And do you remember how I told you the black notes are in groups of 3s and 2s? The black notes are in groups of 3s or 2s. Hey, let's find out. Let's see if that's true. All right, here's the black notes. There's 2 of them. 1, 2. Here's black notes. 3 of them. But there's no black note here. There's no black note here. So here's our 2 black notes, and then nothing, and then our 3 black notes. Here's 2 black notes, and then nothing, and then 3 black notes. Hey, this is kind of neat to show mom and dad too, because I bet they don't know if you have a piano at home. Nothing here. Here's 2 black notes, and then here's 3 black notes. Hey, guess what? There's a pattern. There's definitely a pattern. And then here's 2 black notes and 3 black notes. I'm not even getting tired because this is so fun. I love doing this. I'm not even getting tired. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Wow. If I drew more notes in that direction, what number would come next? 2, 3, 2. That's an easy question, right? What about backwards? If I drew more notes this way, what number would come next? 2, 3, 2. Boy, you're smart. Okay, I can't really trick you on those things. You're really smart at those. Boys and girls, do you remember how to find D in the doghouse? I'm going to use orange. One of my best friend's favorite colors is orange. You know, that's something important to know about your best friend. Find out what your best friend's favorite color is. And that's an awesome way for you to show her or him that you really are a good friend to them, because you could say, hey, I found a mallet that's in your favorite color. Do you want it? What do you think they're going to say? Oh my gosh, yes, I want that mallet. It's in my favorite color. Or I found this marker. It's in your favorite color. Do you want it? Oh, I love it. Yeah, thank you. Orange is my favorite color. So anyway, one of my best friends, his favorite color is orange. So I'm going to use orange. All right, let's find all the D in the doghouses. All the D notes in the doghouse. Every time you have the 2 black notes, it makes the doghouse. Hey, guess what? I get to show you that. All right, so here's our 2 black notes, and I'll show you how it turns into a doghouse. Watch this, it's pretty awesome. There's a black note, black note. Let's make them a little bit thicker, Now watch this. This is cool. A doggy like Doe. Can you see Doe? I sure hope you can. He's laying on the floor. He kind of looks like he's asleep. This guy sleeps a lot. He sleeps a lot. I think because I walk him a lot. Now watch this. In fact, I'm going to make a little house for Doe. I'm going to put a half circle on top, like that. I connected the 2 black notes with a half circle, and then I'm going to build a house around it with a pointed roof. And I'm going to put Doe. Huh? There's my doghouse. And, oh man, should I try to draw a dog? I don't know. Probably no good at a dog. I don't know. There's my dog. Okay, don't laugh. All right. Anyway, so there's my doghouse, and here is where the dog lives. The dog lives inside the doghouse. The doghouse is the 2 black notes, and the dog lives inside the doghouse. The dog is inside the doghouse. Now, you want to know something else that's cool? His friend, the cat, stays right outside the doghouse. She doesn't want to go into the doghouse. It smells funny in there and it's dark. But she stays right outside the doghouse. And she lives, I'll make her red. You know what? One of my other best friends likes Georgia, so I'll use red for him. So here's the cat. The cat is on the left of the dog. So the cat, so I'll put the cat right here. Can I draw a cat? Cats and dogs look kind of alike in my drawings, I'm sorry to say. But the cat has pointy ears. That's a terrible cat, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not Miss Anna Claire, am I? I'm definitely not. I'm definitely the music teacher. You can sure tell that. So now that we've done that, and we've done our listening for 1, 3, and 5, I would like to teach you the French syllable system for scales. This is how it goes. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Let me do that again for you. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And you know what the best thing about it is? What's his name? Doe. Isn't that awesome? His name is Doe. So this scale is kind of about Doe. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Boys and girls, since I have a board, I'm going to write that down for you. Doe. I tell you what. I'll start at the top. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Now, if it was really about this guy, hey, Do, how's it going, buddy? You okay? Can you see him? I hope you can. Hey, Do, you all right, baby? There he is, there he is. Come here, say hello, come here, say hello. What a good baby. Oh, what a good baby. He's 9 months old. That's still puppy. Oh, what a good baby. Relax, 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 relax for me. All right, so boys and girls, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now, boys and girls, The scale is the pattern of notes going up or down. I can sing the do, re, mi scale going up. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or I can sing it going down. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So now that we have these, I'll write them in order for you. Do is at the bottom. Re is number 2. Mi is number 3. Fa is number 4. Sol is number 5. La is number 6. Ti is number 7. And do again, do is number 8. Number 8 and number 1 are the same in music. Number 8 and number 1 are the same in music. So we'll get rid of this one because they're not in musical order. But this is in musical order, and for a scale, the lowest pitch goes at the bottom. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's go very slowly as we sing that, and I'll try to play along with it. You're going to start down here on do, and then re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Are you ready? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Hey, that was pretty good. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's try it again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Boy, that's pretty good. I think I can hear you. Maybe can you try to sing it a little louder? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. If you're in kindergarten, or maybe if you're 4 and really smart, will you sing backwards? Will you try it this way? Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Wow, that was great. Now here's a challenge. Let's go up and then turn around and go back down. Oh my gosh. We're going to start at the bottom. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then turn around. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Are you ready? Whew, this may be hard. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Man, that was good. Wow, I love that. Okay, so guess what? We're going to go to a fun part of our lesson right now. Even this was fun too, but the next part is going to be really fun. I'd like to sing for you a Japanese song about cherry blossoms. This is the Japanese ideogram for cherry blossom. What is a cherry blossom? Cherry blossom, okay. Yeah, it's a flower on a cherry tree. It's a flower on a cherry tree. And maybe if you're lucky, you saw one of the cherry trees blooming in Mount Laurel, or maybe in your neighborhood, or maybe even in your yard. You know, you might have had one in February or March. It was pink. It was white and pink, and they're very, very pretty. If you ever go to the city of Washington, D.C. in February or March, you'll see a lot of blooming cherry trees. Boys and girls, here's the song Sakura. And we're going to do this in several lessons. I just want you to hear it right now. I just want you to hear it right now. The words are Sakura, Sakura, Ya, yo, I, no, so, ra, wa. And then it goes over here. Mi, wa, ta, su, ka, ji, ri. And then it goes down here. Ka, su, mi, ka, ku, mo, ka. And then it goes down here. Ni, o, I, zo, I, zu, ru. And then it goes over here. Isaiah, Isaiah, me, ni, you, kan. Wow. Okay, so boys and girls, I have to change the camera. So I'm going to change the camera over here. Watch how good I am at this now. I've been practicing. Yay. Okay, I've got some choo-choo trains going in the background. There's a good reason for that. You'll find out in just a second. Okay, so boys and girls, now I'm going to play Sakura for you. I want you to listen to it first because Sakura has some notes that sound really good together, and those are called consonant notes. Consonant notes, they sound nice together. Those are consonant notes. They sound nice together. And then Sakura also has some notes that don't sound nice together, and those are called dissonant notes. Do you hear how those sound less happy? Less pleasant? In music, we call that dissonant. Dissonant sounds don't sound good together. But music needs both consonant sounds and dissonant sounds to be music. It needs times that don't sound good together so that when we get to the times that do sound good together, we like them that much more. Hey, here's a good example. Oh man, this morning when I woke up, Doe had eaten his mattress. Okay? I know, it sounds crazy. Maybe you've experienced that too from a dog. Doe had eaten his mattress. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy at all. But now that he's being such a good boy right now while I'm working, it makes me feel a whole lot better about having Doe as a pet. Because I went through the time this morning when I was unhappy with him, and now I'm happy with him, and I appreciate more how nice he's being. So when we get home, I'm going to give him a treat. I sure didn't give him a treat this morning. His treat in the morning is a bowl of milk. He didn't get his bowl of milk this morning. And he asked for it over and over, but he didn't get his bowl of milk because I was not happy with him. But now when we get home today, he's going to get a big bowl of milk. Maybe I'll put an extra ½ inch of milk in his bowl. You know, he deserves it. He's being a really good guy right now. Okay, can I sing Sakura for you? It goes like this. Listen for the notes that sound good together and the ones that don't. Sakura. Oh, let me try it right here. Sakura, Sakura, yayoi no sora wa mi wa tasu kajiri kasumi ka kumo ka ni o izo izuru Isaya Isaya mini yukan. I think Doe liked that. He moved a little bit. Let me sing it for you one more time. You can sing the words sakura. That means cherry tree. Sakura, sakura. And maybe when we get to the very, very end, you can sing me, ni. That's easy. Me, myself. Ni, you, kan. Me, ni, you, kan. Maybe you can remember that at the very end. So maybe you can remember sakura at the beginning twice, and then me, ni, you, kan. Me, ni, con. Maybe, let's see. Here we go. Sakura, sakura, yayo ino sora wa mi watasu kajiri ni o izuku moka ni o izo izuru izaya izaya mini yukan. Let's do it one more time. So remember me, ni, you, kan at the end. Me, ni, you, kan. And then sakura. Oh, nice train. Sakura at the beginning. Are you ready? Here we go. Sakura, sakura, yayo ino sora wa mi watasu kajiri kasumi kakumoka ni o izo izuru izaya izaya mini yukan. So boys and girls, some examples of sounds that don't sound so good together are these. I like it okay, but it doesn't sound as pretty as this, does it? And then what about this one? I like it okay, but it doesn't sound as pretty as this, right? So music has consonants. Consonants are notes that sound really nice together. And dissonants are notes that don't sound so good together. And the best part about dissonance is it usually leads to consonants. Dissonance, consonants. Tension, relaxation. Right? It takes both consonants and dissonance to make music beautiful. It takes both things that work well together and things that don't work so well together to make us appreciate the good things even more. All right, now for the fun part. We're going to do 3 fun things. We're going to sing our train songs, and then I'm going to show you how to draw a train on a piece of paper. So maybe while we're singing these songs, you can start looking around your work area for a piece of paper and a pencil. And you need a nice clean piece of paper, a nice big clean piece of paper, and a pencil or a crayon. You can use a crayon too, but a pencil would be better because we might make a mistake. So find a piece of paper and a pencil, and I'm going to sing some train songs for you while we do that. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station when the train comes along. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station when the train comes along. Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammer ring, hammer ring? Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammer ring, hammer ring? Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammer ring, hammer ring? Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammer ring? Hey, when I was a little boy, trains were my favorite thing. I loved them. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station when the train comes along, when the train comes along. Because they're so strong and they can carry so much. I still love them. I still love them. You know, they take hundreds of people to make a train happen. Somebody has to lay the track, and that's not one person. That's a whole bunch of people working very, very hard. And then at the same time as that, in a factory or in some kind of a giant place, they're building the train cars and the locomotives to make the train. And all of the cars are made special for what they carry. Some cars are made to carry liquids, and some cars are made to carry boxes, and some cars are made to carry animals, and then of course some cars are made to carry people. Look at that slow-moving train while we sing. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station. When the train comes along, don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammering, hammering? Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammering, hammering? Two trains passing. Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammering, hammering? Don't you hear the hammer ringing, hammering? Ooh, that's 1, 2, 3 locomotives. 3 locomotives. That must be a really long train. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station. When the train comes along. Wow, now it's time for what I've been thinking about for 2 solid days to teach you how to do this. I hope it works. I gotta turn the camera around again. Let's see if I do it right this time. Yay, there's our board. Oh man, we've gone over 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I just need a couple more minutes for this one. I'm gonna move our bells out of the way. You were good at those. That was good. Okay, our Japanese ideogram for cherry tree. All right, so boys and girls, the first thing we should do is practice drawing some of our shapes. We should practice drawing some of our shapes that we'll need. All right, let's see. I'll get rid of the piano. I'll get rid of Doe's doghouse. Can you see Doe still? I don't know if he's in the picture. I don't know if he is. I hope he is, because he's so pretty. Makes me smile every time. You know, we've only been together since last Tuesday. Today is Thursday, and when somebody says last Tuesday, they could mean the one 2 days ago, or they could mean the one 9 days ago. I mean the one 9 days ago. So I've had Doe for 9 days. First couple days, he didn't know who I was or why he was at my house, and that was not easy for him. He shook a little bit. He shook like he was cold. He was a little bit afraid because his other place that he lived in was very, very nice also. The other place he lived was very nice. So he didn't know why he was not in that place anymore. Well, now I think he loves his new place, and he gets to see his old family, because his old family, guess what? They're moving to Mount Laurel. And you know what else is cool? You might actually meet some of their kids someday, because they've got 2 kids that are the right age for Hilltop School. So that's pretty cool. Maybe they'll come here. That would be awesome. All right, let's see. Okay, so boys and girls, we have to practice our shape drawing. Do you know what a rectangle is? Do you know what a rectangle is? A rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. 2 long sides and 2 short sides. There's our rectangle. I know you know what a circle means, and we need medium circles for these. We need medium-sized circles. Here's my medium-sized circle. We also need, there's Doe. We also need a small circle. We also need a triangle that is long and upside down. A triangle that is long and upside down. A triangle that is, I'll draw it again for you. A triangle is a short line, and then this one has really long sides, and they're upside down. Can you guess what parts of the train these are going to be? And then we need a square. The square can be the same size as the rectangle, but just not as long. And then we need a small square. And then we need another triangle that's just a normal triangle. So So if you can draw all these shapes, you're ready to draw, there's Doe. Where you go, baby? You're ready to draw our locomotive. Locomotive is the engine of the train. Are you ready? Whew, this is gonna be fun. Are you ready? Okay. The first thing we need to draw for our train is our rectangle. So, if this is my piece of paper, here's my piece of paper, big piece of paper. I put it long ways. That's not my rectangle, that's my big piece of paper. And I'm gonna put my rectangle right in the middle. Okay, Doe's going on the stage. I put my rectangle right in the middle. Now we're gonna use our medium-sized circles, and we need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to remember this right now because that's just like a boxcar, and you can draw boxcars on the end of your train after you've drawn the locomotive. But the drawing for a train starts out just like the boxcars. So this would be a boxcar. And if you wanted to turn it into a people car, all you have to do is take the small square and put windows. And it turns into a people car. Isn't this awesome? But we're drawing a locomotive. We're drawing a locomotive. That's the engine car. That's the engine car. We're drawing a locomotive. Okay, so this is the front of our train. This is the back of our train. Let's take the triangle and put the triangle right here. Okay. There's our triangle. Now let's take our small circle. Put our small, oh hey baby. Put our small circle right there. That's for the headlight. The headlight. Let's take our long triangle. Put our long triangle right there. And all we have left now is our square and our little square. The big square goes first. The big square hangs off just a little. The big square hangs off just a little. See how it's hanging off? It hangs off just a little. And then the little square goes in there. There's our locomotive. Now, if you want to, or if mom and dad want to help make it look even more like a train, there's a couple things they can do. And I'll do those in a different color so you can see them. I'm going to use my orange for my best friend. You can put a roof on this part that looks like that. You can put a hump right here where maybe the bell goes. You can put spokes in the wheels. And you can even connect them with a rod. You can put straps that curve on the belly of the train, and you can add a curved front to the front of the train. That'll make it look even more like a train. But it's fine if you only use these shapes too. It will be just fine. Let's sing our train song one more time and then we'll be done. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station when the train comes along. When the train comes along, when the train comes along, I will meet you at the station when the train comes along. Hasta luego, goodbye for now. 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 Boys and girls, thank you for watching my lesson. I hope to see you really soon, and I hope you liked meeting Doe. Bye-bye.